Most of you are coming with no experience of any industry or business organization. So the name itself, Summer Internship Program, tells you that you get a lot of exposure and you get every opportunity to see how organizations work because you don't have that opportunity in the past. So this will be the stepping stone for you to train yourself to basic qualities of punctuality, regularity, discipline, change of attitude required, ability to develop team culture, rather than looking on a project only to achieve something and show results. Because that is what we want, this as an interface between your career launch after 2 years and getting ready for the career launch. Because what matters most in life, besides knowledge, is the attitude, soft skills, and how you work with the people. My all best wishes for you.
Okay.
What is the mentor's role in SIP?
Your college mentor plays a very important role in entire SIP. Essentially, your mentor acts as a bridge between what you learn in the organization and what you have learned academically here. A mentor can guide you through the entire process of the SIP. Essentially starts from the very beginning in terms of what kind of project that you want to take, and then the mentor also kinds of give you directions throughout this the period. He probably helps you to correct your courses in case if it is required, and also kind of guides you through the entire process, and maybe from keeping in mind that the kind of companies who come for placement, what kind of questions that you can expect in the placement, depending on SIP, a mentor is the best person who can guide you through the whole process.
What are the expectations of companies from the student in SIP?
What organizations expect from students during their internship is how a student, a management student, can make a difference to the work which is going on in that organization. Suppose we take an example of a manufacturing company. If they have to align their parts in a storeroom and they have a normal graduate employee there, so what benefit an organization will have after employing a MBA candidate there? So what they expect, suppose he is an engineer and he has this MBA degree in operations, then what he can do is how he can optimize the storeroom in a minimum level time by using his management skills. So this is what for a manufacturing industry is expected from a student towards the organization.
Which is better, SIP in marketing or SIP in finance?
If you recall last few years cases of various IB students, they have been working in various organizations on internship fronts. The internship broadly, let's say if I have to talk in marketing, now that can be in a B2B, that can be in a B2C sector, can be as broad right from your distribution or direct sales, working out on the market research front, tracking the consumer behavior, preferences of the customers, it can be meeting. So I'm saying right from the very, very broad area to a deeper area, I think students need to be well prepared in terms of getting the right kind of a experience. Personally, I feel curiosity, enthusiasm, and initiation or initiative taking abilities of every student would decide the success of internship. And obviously this is one kind of experience which directly can help you or impact you in your placement. So all the best.
So in order to give you some tips regarding summer internships for finance related things, what I would suggest is look out for companies which are either in the mutual fund industry, or you can look out for banking companies, or you can look out for something like investment, portfolio management and so on. This is just some kind of a variety that I'm telling you in terms of organizations. However, within this, the projects will differ depending on the vertical that you are choosing, depending on the department. So for example, just to give you a glimpse, if you get into a bank may have a credit profile that is given to you, wherein you are trying to look at what is the credit rating of the various consumers in the mortgages or for maybe credit cards, etc. You could also be doing a marketing project in a finance company. That has to be kept in mind. but for which you will need to have some knowledge, background knowledge about finance. Now for this purpose, your basics about accounting have to be extremely clear in terms of what is the relationship between a P&L account and a balance sheet, how are cash flows impacted because of various decisions, and so on. They may not expect you to have very advanced knowledge since you're in the first year. So brush up on your basic accounting, journal entries, P&L, that is what I would recommend. As far as the projects are concerned, it could be in the legal department. As I said, it could be in the credit. It could be a portfolio management kind of a thing where you're doing a research, saying what are the kind of products that will sell better in the market and so on. I think that should help.
Can you give some tips on how to do an SIP in a better way?
SIP is just like a teaser of what you will face in the professional world, and to be ready for it you need to do some things and follow some things in college. Be disciplined, reach your classes on time because you will be asked to reach your office on time. Submit your assignments on time because you will have to submit your reports on time. Be congenial to people, be professional, leave your personal issues aside and act as a team because you will have to act as a team when you're working in a professional environment. Follow these rules and you will do your SIP really well.
Can I do my SIP out of college and will it affect my SIP?
Hello everyone, I am Nishant and I did my internship from Tractors India Limited, that is a renowned company for the crane industry that is having experience from 70 years. I got through this company from a reference from Nandi sir. So I basically was dealing with the industrial products. So I was doing the industrial marketing job as a marketing intern in this Tractors India Limited. I basically was having a good exposure with the customers, handling their clients, the requirements, the needs, and they basically based on the quotation I used to provide them the necessary services. And I was very happy that I was shortlisted for the top 14 presentation for this academic year for ibspune.
How to evaluate which SIP to take?
See, a lot of students have this particular query as to how do they select the right internship for themselves. See, according to me, when you're talking about a summer internship program, it is not the company that should be one of the criteria that where it is. One of the important criteria has to be the kind of project that they're going to offer to you. Apart from you understanding whether it's a good company or not, have a keen look at the project. What kind of learnings you're going to derive from this particular project. Because at the end of the day, once you sit for your placements and when you are asked as to what were the takeaways from summer internship program, you will be able to jot down what were your learnings and map them with the kind of skill sets that you already have or would need in future for doing an effective job. So I think the way to analyze a particular SIP would be have a look at the key, where are they placing you, and what is the extent or scope of the work in the organization. How important is the work for the organization? If that work is going to make some kind of a difference to the organization, definitely you are going to play a very key role during that project, during those 3 months period. But if for some reason the project does not offer too much or is of not much importance to the organization, the learnings would definitely be less. So accordingly you can decide.
Which companies to choose, MNC or local companies?
Hi, I'm Anirudh. Right now I'm in the 4th semester. I did my SIP in Grandview Research in Pune only. Actually the company is in totally market research field and about any industry, whatever you name it. And it was a very great experience for me because I had an experience in a different industry. But this was a different world and a different kind of corporate environment. And I got to know about and I learned a lot of things like punctuality, the effectiveness and how to raise your efficiency in your work culture and how to adapt in that particular environment. And another thing, the learning about the different markets in the existing Indian market along with the world market. And this is the experience which you can't get from the books only, and whatever you learn for the whole year you can implement it in that particular 3 months SIP and you can gain a lot from it. This is a particular platform which our college provides us, and you have to choose that particular area for your future, for your further career, because whatever you choose for that particular SIP period, you can implement it for your whole further career. So it's an opportunity for you to grab it and to earn and learn a lot what you can earn from it.
Is attendance compulsory at workplace in SIP?
In order to get work-life experience in your SIP organization, student is required to attend daily at workplace as per his project profile and do on day-to-day basis the work assigned to him by his SIP company coordinator. Company guide is there, so he should take instruction every day morning from company guide, and the assigned work he has to perform regularly.
Can I do SIP in my own idea?
Hi, I am Akash. You can do SIP in your own idea. I have started my own company within 3 months. SIP is all about 3 techniques: LAR, learning, application and results. If you perform in the company and you can generate some revenue for the company, or you can do some strategies which can uplift the company revenues or growth, then it's a better thing. If you are going in a company, sitting 3 months and making some reports, some Excel sheets and coming back to a college with a white report, it doesn't make some such sense. So if you perform better in the company in the form of some innovation, some creativity, or you have done your efforts in a particular correct way, you have applied all your learnings which you have done, then it's a better option. So if you want to do SIP in startups, you have to learn marketing, finance, operations, each and everything related to how a company works from the basic root level. So it's a better opportunity to learn more in SIP. If you are working in MNCs also, you can add value according to your knowledge to the company, and that will help you a lot.
Does communication skill play any important role in SIP?
See, you have to understand that communication is very vital and for management to do. In fact, communication is a vehicle which takes you up to your destination. SIP is absolutely incomplete without proper communication. When we talk about communication, it is on 4 parameters. Understand that if you are a better listener and reader, you happen to be a good writer and speaker. And SIP is absolutely incomplete if you do not have all these 4 fundamental characteristics. The second parameter is the non-verbal communication skill or the body language and the attitude which you use in the corporate life. And this is the non-verbal communication which you not only use but you observe, you understand and you learn. And this is something that is going to help you in your 4th sem for getting good placements. So friends, understand that there is no substitute to communication in this particular world. To be successful, remember this formula. I always call it as a KSA formula. It stands for knowledge, skills and attitude.
What is the selection process to get into an SIP?
Something I would like to tell you about SIP, that is Summer Internship Program. It involves lots and lots of learning, and our college, they provide you many opportunities as they approach many of the good companies for students in ibspune. So basically what we do in SIP, if you don't have any approach and you want to be the part of one nice company for 3 months, you have to just prepare yourself with your domain knowledge as well as your current affairs, because this is the time when you have to be updated, because all the companies prefer you updating yourself with all the affairs, current news, because 3 things you have to prepare is your GD, group discussion, because in every company you have to be that much strong in GDs, because like 80% of the companies they include GDs. Secondly, your aptitude test. Aptitude test, basically apti, you have to be not very much strong but okay with your quants and DI and all these things, whatever we have done in CAP. And third is personal interview, that is you must know what you are, what you want to do and what is your goal. That is if
So SIP grading is based on what? Interview evaluation, proposal evaluation, and last one is what? Final evaluation. After that, there is another evaluation called as the panel evaluation. Faculty members sits together and they evaluate. All these 4 grades comes to 4 marks comes together, addition and all this thing, and then within a group, faculty members gives the suggested grade. Then that grade goes to the HO. HO finalized with the faculty consultation and SIP coordinating consideration, and then grades will be assigned to the students. So this is what SIP grading done. Thank you.